You should all get together because there is some crazy drama going on in the hip-hop industry. When I say crazy, I mean to imply that it's going to be a really intense ride. The undisputed king of controversy, Kanye West, is back at it again, this time making fun of Jay-Z and Beyoncé's children in a Twitter outburst that no one anticipated. Let's just say that the internet is on fire. And listen, you all know how this works. An outrageous thing is about to happen when Ye starts typing. But this time, he took it to a whole new level. It all began with a series. Since then, Kanye has removed tweets that went too far, such as forgetting towing the line, "You jumped over it," did a backflip, and ended up in a PR nightmare. Imagine this. On a typical Tuesday, Kanye decides it's time to unleash a Twitter storm. Suddenly, he attacks Jay-Z and Beyoncé's 7-year-old twins, Rumi and Sir, in a now-deleted tweet, asking if the kids were mentally okay. He didn't just imply that they weren't stable. He went further in a follow-up tweet, explaining how. Now, you all know that's not all he said, but it was so awful that we can't repeat it. It made us wonder, did Kanye just use the verb delete to describe two innocent children? That's a new low even for him. In the same tirade, Kanye attacked Jay-Z and Beyoncé, saying they and their entire families. He later removed the post, not because he felt bad about it, but because he was afraid his Twitter account would be blocked. He even joked that he took it like Down syndrome. The internet burst faster than you could say. So I'll let you finish. What the hell is wrong with this person? Kanye West is a true piece of asterisk for those remarks against Jay-Z and Beyoncé's children, another Twitter user commented. Fans and celebrities alike were eager to respond. Every month, Kanye West goes on these attention-seeking tirades, but it's so sensitive of him to discuss Beyoncé and Jay-Z's children. Seme, bro, this is not something the Carters are taking lightly, and Kanye has some guts. As per the sources following Kanye's disrespectful and obscene remarks about their children, Jay-Z and Beyoncé are stunned and will not tolerate it at all. They are presently debating how to handle the matter, whether in secret or through legal action, but they have no plans to address it in public. Let's go back a little. Kanye West and Jay-Z have always had a complex connection. They began as mentor and protege, with Jay-Z helping Kanye get started in the rap industry. Kanye produced several songs on Jay-Z's 2001 album, The Blueprint, project that cemented Jay's supremacy in hip-hop. But Kanye has ambitions of his own and demonstrated them with the success of his 2004 debut album, The College Dropout, which made him known as more than just a producer. When Jay-Z saw Kanye's potential as a star, he embraced him further, and they became closer, which led to some of the greatest collaborations in hip-hop history. In 2011, they released Watch the Throne, a joint album that quickly became an. At the time, their tour was a giant success, and their classic songs, like Otis and En Gas in Paris, dominated the charts. They appear to be an unstoppable duo, with two of the most important musicians standing side by side. But things weren't as ideal as they appeared. Remember the entire Watch the Throne tour. Even at that time, there were allegations of conflict, since Kanye was allegedly annoyed by Jay-Z's management style and thought that he wasn't receiving the respect he needed. Then there was when Jay-Z and Beyoncé skipped Kanye's wedding to Kim Kardashian in Italy in 2014. Kanye took it personally because he and Kim were expecting their close friends to be there, but Jay and Bev were conspicuously absent. This marked the beginning of a gradual decline in their friendship, which Kanye later addressed publicly, stating that he felt hurt by Jay-Z's absence on one of the most important days of his life. The whole Tidal versus Apple Music controversy only served to exacerbate the conflict. During his infamous tirade in 2016, Kanye criticized Jay-Z and Beyoncé in front of a large crowd, accusing them of being dishonest and failing to follow up with him following Kim Kardashian. Kanye even implied that Jay-Z had killers from Ian's horrific Paris robbery and warned him not to send them his way. That incident stunned listeners, and it was evident that any friction between the two had escalated. Jay-Z later addressed Kanye in his 2017 album 444, where he appeared to address the song Kill Jay-Z. While Kanye apologized publicly, and there were even rumors that they were working on Watch the Throne together, their reconciliation was short-lived because of Kanye's increasing political outbursts, controversial statements, and unpredictable behavior. In an interview, Jay-Z revealed that Kanye had crossed the line by mentioning his family, saying, "You can't bring my kids and my wife into it." The campaign against Jay-Z and Beyoncé's children in 2025 has reached a new level, despite the support of even his closest allies. Bringing children into any conflict is widely acknowledged to be unacceptable, and Kanye has rekindled a fight that was already on thin ice. The criticism was swift. People who had previously supported Kanye found it difficult to defend this recent outburst, and even some of his most ardent admirers acknowledged that he had gone too far this time. Fans were raving about Kanye on social media for his extravagant remarks. Jay-Z has continued to be in Beyoncé's camp. They are largely quiet, but sources claim they are furious. People close to the couple claim that they are considering their legal options because Beyoncé is heartbroken that her children were forced into such a repulsive public spectacle. This whole situation has reportedly caught her off guard because she has always been the epitome of poise and grace, the queen of the beehive. And you all know how protective she is of those kids. She doesn't even show them in public. There have been accusations that Jay-Z sent out his henchmen, essentially his. It's one thing to have artistic disagreements or personal grudges, but publicly disparaging someone's children is a whole other level. If security detail and associates decide to sue Kanye, it could be a big problem for Kanye, who is already mired in a string of legal and financial issues. Tina Knowles, Beyoncé's mother, recently shared a mysterious video on social media, which many people interpret as a subliminal reaction. In response to Kanye's tweets, she discusses how snowmen have meltdowns in the video and stresses the value of family protection. She doesn't specifically name Kanye in the caption, which has since been removed, but fans soon saw the connection. "No weapon formed against me, and my family shall prosper." Beyoncé's family doesn't usually act out in public, but this time around, it's different when it comes to their kids. In light of these thugs, what does that mean exactly? In the hip-hop community, it can signify various things. Safeguarding, though it's not always about violence, it's undoubtedly about sending a message. And the message here is clear: back off. The media has also extensively weighed in on this subject. It can refer to associates or people who are eager to handle business in a, shall we say, direct manner. Significant outlets, such as Page 6. There is a definite consensus after the incident was heavily publicized by TMZ and The Shade Room. Platforms that previously supported Kanye are finding it harder to support him now that he has fouled up. And this episode is not merely. When it comes to celebrity rumors, it brings up more significant issues of respect for limits and the limit of social media aggression. Some fans are also bringing up Kanye's history of disparaging women especially black women. Over the years, he has publicly insulted Beyoncé, Rihanna, and even his ex-wife Kim Kardashian, who, despite their divorce, continues to catch strays, went on a tirade regarding Jay-Z's children, accusing Kim's family of involvement and claiming that their children were in danger. He was serious when he said, "Is amusing because she recently had to abruptly end her daughter North's visit to Y when security informed her that convicted sex traffickers, Andrew and Tristan Tate, were en route to the residence." Kim said she was appalled and disgusted, and that she was cutting off all communication with Kanye. There have also been rumors that she would be filing for sole custody. But who can blame her at this point? Many people think that his recent remarks about Beyoncé's children are part of a larger pattern of disrespect. He has crossed the line, according to others, who have even gone so far as to demand his total cancellation. Others think Kanye is in need of assistance and is spiraling. His unpredictable actions in the last few years, including his presidential campaign and his anti-Semitic comments that cost him significant commercial deals, are widely known. Another indication that he is experiencing a mental health crisis and needs help before things worsen, according to several followers, is his most recent outburst. This entire experience serves as a reminder that social media has changed the game by giving celebrities a direct line to their fans, but it has also made them more vulnerable than ever. In a situation like this, where emotions are running high, every tweet, post, and comment is scrutinized, analyzed, and amplified. Let's face it, what's next? Because Kanye doesn't know when to stop. And if Jay-Z really did send goons after him, well, let's just say you better watch your back. But what do you all think? Did Kanye finally go too far? Please keep in mind that this controversy is far from done. Do you believe Jay-Z will handle this quietly? Or will he use Kanye as an example? Please let us know in the comments.